Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Borussia Dortmund against Juventus. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So the two starting lineups. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Chiesa. Meunier. And it's Royce. Royce
Looking up to see who wants it. Steered out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Szczesny gets it away. Now it's Morata.
Morata.
Passes it through. Chance! What? Goal! Juventus! Burpee reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Coaxed out to the wing. How about it? No mistake! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Looking to shoot! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer for Juventus.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Juventus go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Bonucci. Danilo pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through.
Brilliant from Quadrado! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Scorer for Juventus. After 30 minutes is
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Sancho gets flagged offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Heartland. And it's Sancho. Sancho
With the ball through. Tries a through ball. Goal! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
and it's Sancho.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Danilo drives it towards the front. Ronaldo
Pushes to get on the end of it. It's a loose ball.
Witsel.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, he's broken through. He's scored! They have come roaring back.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
We've reached half-time. The midway point of the game.
Borussia Dortmund found themselves down a very big hole and somehow managed to dig themselves out of it. Having restored parity, they must fancy their chances of going ahead in what has been a great encounter, Peter.
Juventus get the ball rolling in the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
And it's Sancho. Sancho
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's away! It's come loose. It's there!
Chesney.
Did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Royce tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And he's whipped it in low. Chance! Good strong hand by the keeper. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Deftly done.
Royce. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And he comes up trumps again.
Substitution taking place.
And through to the goalkeeper.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Mats Hummels.
Aim forward. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Arthur. Dybala looks to dink one in.
Quadrado. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dybala! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he's on his way. He's had a go. In it goes. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
The goal scorer.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Borussia Dortmund.
2 up and into a position of real strength.
Chiellini tries a long pass towards the front. Chan.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Top save! That shot was travelling.
Guerrero. Arthur has been caught there, it's a foul.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the referee brings it to a close.
What a match, what a comeback.
That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.